A Traditional Asian Dance Guide. Chapter 1. Asian dance includes the Middle Eastern countries. An article on Asian traditional dances at secret-general-dances-of-Asia-of-cultural-heritage-of-Asia.html. The mythical stories, the tribal and religious rituals from everyday life are the inspirations for many of Asia's dances. Each country in Asia is populated by indigenous and once nomadic ethnic groups, and all of these groups have their own unique identities and traditions, which are also visible in their dances. Dance is one way of communication, and just like a verbal language, it can share the stories and ancient legends from history through the accompanying traditional music and song, meaningful movements, and even the costumes and dress. Kathakali, India's ancient dance form. Renowned worldwide, Kathakali's magnificence has won great admiration for the state of Kerala. Kathakali originated on Kerala's shores over 300 years ago. The dance combines devotion, drama, music, colorful costumes, and makeup into a divine experience for all who get to view it. Kathakali retells ancient stories from Hindu legends, the Indian epics, that leave one spellbound at the depth and intricacy of the performance. The dance synthesizes music and voice with delicate and dramatic choreography that uses whole body movement and facial gestures to retell the India's ancient stories and legends. The detail within the performance and the accuracy required in executing the movements and gestures takes a lifetime to perfect. Kathakali artists will tell you that they are learning and perfecting this art form almost from the cradle to the grave. With the average time required to prepare a single dancer for a performance being 4 hours, the costumes and colors of a Kathakali performance are truly beyond compare. Along with the colors within the costumes and headdresses, the vsham, or makeup, is designed to portray the distinct characters within the stories and performance. Each color symbolizes the predominant emotions and attributes of the character. And all the colors used in each makeup are obtained from natural substances, minerals, and herbs. Apsara dance, Cambodia. Meaning water nymph or celestial spirit, the Apsara is deeply rooted in ancient Hindu mythology. Legend has it that Apsaras are beautiful, divine female creatures that descend from heaven to entertain both gods and kings with their enchanting dance. Legend also says that the beautiful beings were born from the churning of the ocean of milk, also referred to as Samudram Manthan in Hindi or Ko Samat Tuk Dos in Khmer. Apsaras appear in both ancient Hindu and Buddhist texts and artworks and are beautifully depicted in the art of Angkor Wat, with their story stunningly depicted on a 49-meter bas-relief set into the walls of Angkor Wat, and their form appearing in sandstone carvings throughout the temple complex, but perhaps most beautifully in the pink sandstone carvings of the lonely Bante Sray Temple, located deep within the Angkor Archaeological Park. Since the spirits are meant to entrap mortals with their beauty, similar in some ways to the mermaids, nymphs, and sirens of Western mythology, the dance moves reflect this idea and include slow-paced, mesmerizing moves that hypnotize the audiences. Today, the Apsara dance is considered a classical dance of Cambodia. Manara, the mythical bird dance of southern Thailand. The Manara dance is believed to have originated in Phatthalung, southern Thailand, towards the end of Thailand's Ayutthaya period, 1351–1767. More a ceremony and ritual than simply a dance, the Manara dance is a form of dance drama inspired by a story from the Jataka, a collection of stories about former lives of the Buddha. The dance tells the story of Prince Suthorn and the Kinnari, Manara, who fall in love, and like all great stories includes a love affair, jealousy, scheming, a rescue and a happy ending, and not a car chase in sight. A Kinnari is a mythical and magical creature, half bird and half human. The dance often forms a key part of a ceremony used to repay a promise to the spirit world, a common practice in Southeast Asia where spiritual help is invoked on the promise of repayment in the form of offerings or special performances. A variation on the Manara, locally known by its shortened form Nora, can last 3 days and involve mediumship and spirit possession to benefit from wisdom and advice from the other side, as well as repay a promise to the spirit world. The ceremony takes 2 days and 3 nights, with the performance area ringed by strings of hanging bananas and sprinkled holy water to ward off evil and trouble-making spirits. The dance and performance are supported by enthusiastic and loud music played on traditional instruments. The whole performance includes a lengthy spiritual invocation, the dance, and finally a fun play. The Manara, or Nora, dance involves 12 positions with 17 precise and intricate gestures that mimic the movement of birds and beautifully colorful costumes to represent the rich plumage of this magical bird-like creature. Margapati dance Bali, the dance of the savage lion. Bali's cultures and traditions have been firmly tied to the natural world and the environment. The many religious rituals are delivered both in honor, and as gifts, to the ancestors, nature, and the spirit world. With beautiful offerings and eye-catching cultural performances, many of Bali's artistry and art forms were born out of the need for ever more creative offerings to gods and the spirits of the ancestors. Created in the early 20th century by a locally famous classical dancer, Inyoman Kaler, the dance combines the typically forthright and strong movements of male dance styles, with the grace, poise, and beauty of female styles. The dance is usually performed by female dancers and tells the story of a lion, the king of the jungle, no less, with the name of the dance derived from Mrga meaning beast and Pati meaning king, prowling its domain hunting down prey. The costume for the dancer symbolizes masculinity, with their body and legs wrapped in a traditional Balinese batik gilt fabric known as prada, where the cloth achieves a bright and truly golden color from the gold leaf or gold dust that decorates this most regal of fabrics, a baidong necklace and yudeng headpiece, which are designs all typically worn by male dancers. An article on traditional Asian dances at discover.hubpages.com/entertainment/types-of-Asian-dances. Traditional dances often have their roots in the mythical stories, social customs, and religious rituals of the specific indigenous group from which they emerged. Some of the common characteristics of Asian dances are the movements and costumes that are rigidly codified and preserved. The movements and visuals, including the hand gestures, footwork, head movements, and costumes, tell a story. Dunhuang, traditional Chinese dance. Dunhuang is a dance influenced by Buddhism that originated in the province of Gansu, in western China. A distinctive feature of Dunhuang dance is the ribbons, which were originally part of the costume. The hip, body, and hand movements in this dance are similar to dance forms from the Middle East and India. Barong, traditional Indonesian dance. Barong is a dance with strong elements of trance and worship that originates from Central Java, Indonesia. Barong is primarily performed as a dance drama on the Indonesian island of Bali. The dance reenacts the battle between the lion, Barong, and the demon queen, Rangda. It is a classic fight between good and evil. In the mythical story of Barong and Rangda, the demon queen Rangda is condemned by her husband due to her daily rituals in black magic. When he dies, their son Erlaga becomes king. Rangda is frustrated by this outcome, as she had aspired to take over the throne herself. She takes revenge by summoning all of the demons and evil spirits to attack her son. Unable to fight off his mother's powerful black magic by himself, Erlaga enlists the help of Barong, a lion-like creature and king of good spirits. After several magical spells and battles, Barong finally wins the day and forces Rangda to retreat to the jungle. Joget, traditional Malaysian dance. The joget is a lively dance performed by couples in a fairly quick and upbeat tempo. It is performed with a group of instruments, including a violin, a special gong, and sometimes a flute. It also requires at least 2 rebana or gendang drums. Joget is now mostly performed at weddings, social, and official functions. Another variation of joget is called joget lambak. This version is performed by a larger group rather than a smaller group of 4 to 5 couples. Tini Kling, traditional Filipino dance. Tini Kling may be one of the oldest dances from the Philippines, and it is now considered the country's national dance. This dance originated on the Visayan Islands, one of the groups of islands that comprise the Philippines. In the state of Sabah, Malaysia, the ethnic group called the Kadazan has a similar dance. Bamboo dance is another name for Tini Kling. The dance involves a pair of bamboo pole holders who move the poles rhythmically to the music. The dancers, also in pairs, step in and out of the bamboo blocks in rhythmic movements. As the dance progresses, the rhythm speeds up, and the dancers step in and out of the bamboo poles more quickly. The men generally wear the barong Tagalog, a formal Filipino outfit. Women may wear patitiong, a checkered skirt, and a traditional Filipino blouse made from pineapple fiber. The dancers will be barefoot for the dance. Con, traditional Thai dance. Originating in the 16th century, Con is a masked dance drama that tells the much-beloved mythical stories in Thailand. It combines acting, martial arts, dancing, and choral singing in the telling of these stories. Originally performed only for royalty, the dance drama also includes praise for the monarchy. Con can be an elaborate dance drama involving over 100 performers, a large pifat orchestra, an ensemble of wind and percussion instruments, storytellers, and a chorus. In Con, masks are worn by non-speaking dancers to denote good and evil characters. The costume colors also play an important role. For example, in the Ramakien epic, the hero wears green, his loyal brother wears gold, and the monkey god wears white. Thailand's version of the story tells the tale of Rama, the heir to the Ayodhya throne, who was exiled by his stepmother. In this long and complex tale, good triumphs over evil. Rama regains his throne to rule Ayodhya again. This story is similar to the Indonesian barong dance, which is also influenced by Hinduism. In Thai dance, hand gestures including arm and finger movements are emphasized, unlike Khmer and Indian dances. Apsara, traditional Cambodian dance. Angkor, a region in Cambodia, was the seat of the powerful and influential Khmer Empire between the 9th to 15th centuries. It was during this period that the Khmer spread its influence to the rest of Cambodia and the neighboring countries of Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam. This influence extended to art and culture. The Khmer civilization was very much influenced by Hinduism and Buddhism. Many Indian scholars and artists were brought to Angkor, and because of their presence, Sanskrit language and its literature flourished. This was the golden age of the Khmer Empire. But when the Khmer Rouge took control of Cambodia in 1975, almost all traditional art and culture, including classical dance, was brutally wiped out and destroyed. Under the guidance and support of Queen Sisoath Kasamak, traditional dance experts studied the many drawings and etchings on the walls of Angkor Wat and other ancient monuments. Their efforts to revive and reconstruct these lost arts occurred between the 1980s and 90s. What you see as Apsara dance today is the result of these intensive efforts to revive the art form. It is a dance drama love story with graceful fine hand movements to portray emotions and feelings. Bharatanatyam, traditional Indian dance. Bharatanatyam is a classical dance from Tamil Nadu, a state in South India. The name of this dance reflects its roots in other dance forms, including Bhava, Raga, and Thala. It was originally performed by young women dedicating themselves as temple dancers and musicians. It is now practiced and performed by both male and female dancers. The detailed hand movements, disciplined footwork, and frequent half squats are the prominent features of this dance. The dance comprises three main aspects. Nritta, or technical dance, with a sophisticated bass vocabulary. Nritya, or expressional dance. It uses facial expressions, body postures, and body language. Natya, or dramatic storytelling. As with most Asian dances, Bharatanatyam dance encompasses traditional dance music and theatre. It also carries religious themes and messages. Buchecham, fan dance, traditional Korean dance. Buchecham, also known as the fan dance, originated in Korea and rose to prominence during the Joseon dynasty, 1392–1910. This period was characterized by a rise of art, culture, science, technology, and trade in Korea. It was also the period when Korea chose Confucianism as its official religion instead of Buddhism, and Seoul was adopted as the capital city of the country. The Buchecham dance is performed by women with a breathtaking display of fans as its main feature. The fans are in an assortment of colors and patterns, and the movements are displays of natural phenomena such as blooming flowers, birds, butterflies, and sea waves, closely related to their religious beliefs. The dancers all wear identical costumes, the bongi dress with long, flowing sleeves and a headdress, called jakdurai, that looks like a golden tiara. Bon Odori, traditional Japanese dance. Bon Odori is a dance that welcomes the souls of the ancestors and expresses gratitude. The dance is performed during the Bon Festival, usually in August, and is celebrated in every Japanese city and town. One of the largest Bon Odori celebrations that is held outside Japan is in Shah Alam, Malaysia. During the Bon celebration, people gather at parks or open spaces to do the Bon Odori dance. The dance is performed in circles around a raised podium where the musicians are seated. It is performed at night, as it is believed that the ancestors' souls would return at night. The dance steps vary by the specific region, and they dramatize the actions of the local ancestors. Actions might include harvesting the rice, in an area that has rice fields, or scooping the coal, in a mining region. The dance is easy to follow and anyone can participate. It is danced in a circle with the advanced dancers in the middle and beginners in the outer circle. The dress style is free and easy, but participants usually wear the yukata, an unlined summer kimono. An article called Dance in Asia, Worship, Ritual, and Social Communication at ResearchGate.com. A long academic article at researchgate.net/publication/357096837. Mark Asia, Journal of the Center for Asian Studies, Odisha, India.